What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, November 25th, 9:42 a.m. This is a crypto market update. So let's get into it. First off, Bitcoin, we're at $86,800 right now. If we go to a 12-hour chart, we can see that we had that buy now signal flash on Sunday. We did fill that futures gap. So we filled that futures gap from the other day, which is good. So that's out of the way. If we look at now the 1 day chart, let's see if we're getting close to flashing a buy now. So still no buy now yet on the 1 day chart. That's what we need. That's what we're waiting for. If we take a look to see, we're getting close, but we would need a good day today and tomorrow to see it. So we'll have to see how that pans out. If we go to some shorter time frames, like a 4-hour chart, if we're going to pull back today, because we are running into some resistance on the 4-hour EMA ribbon, we've gotten rejected from there around 89,000. If we're going to pull down, our first level is around 86,000, so about $500 away. And then our second level will be from the low to the high. It would be around 82,250, which would be a pretty decent drop if we were to pull back. But in my opinion, that would probably be a double bottom or a higher low before ultimately getting out of here. Still under the belief that we're going to have more of a sustained pump and relief bounce. If we look at Bitcoin dominance on the 2-day chart, we are now seeing this officially get crossed down below the zero line on the TSI. This is perfect. This is exactly what we want to see. Now we just need to see Bitcoin hold steady or ideally start to trend up in a stable way. Then altcoins can really catch back up. So if we look at this, the 2-day chart, we want to see a further breakdown at 58.5%. At that point, it's likely this will rapidly accelerate to the downside, and that's what we want to see. Taking a look at others, if we go to the daily chart, still no buy now yet, but as you can see, the last time that we flashed a prepare to buy soon on the daily chart for others was back in April. Like literally right here at the low, and we just seen it again basically around the same area. If we kind of mimic what we did here, we would see, maybe a little more upside like that, a little bit of a pullback, and then us start to break up like that. If we're going to mimic exactly what we did from back here on this 1 day prepare to buy soon and buy now that we got back in April of this year. So, and then we're still holding the key trendline support as well as the horizontal support. So thinking that was the bottom, the local bottom at least for the time being, and still expecting that bounce. So let's take a look at total. If we go to the daily chart, so total has a daily prepare to buy soons. If we go to the 2-day chart, we have 2-day prepare to buy soons. We go to a 3-day chart, 3-day prepare to buy soons. 4-day, nothing. 5-day, nothing. 6-day, nothing. But we have a 1-day, 2-day, 3-day prepare to buy soons. Those are swing trade time frames. We have a pretty bullish candle here. We sold off, got bought back up, strong wick to the downside, a long wick to the downside, and that wick tapped right on top of the belly of the beast as well too. And right now we're hanging on support on the 3-day 200 moving averages with the candle bodies for a total. So in my opinion, like I said, you have a 1-day prepare to buy soon, 2-day, 3-day prepare to buy soon. Let's see if we got the 12-hour buy now. We already got the 12-hour buy now. And on top of that, the belly of the beast. In my opinion, like I said before, this is the level where I'd expect to see a bounce come in. And we already saw the first part of the bounce, but I am expecting a bit more, at least up to around 3.22 trillion to 3.33 trillion, which is another at least 10% higher for the total crypto cap, which puts Bitcoin as well too another 10% higher. Let's say, close to that 98,000 if we go do 10%. So it brings around 96,000, which is close to the next key level around 98,000. So for total, definitely could see us going up to 3.3, even maybe even higher to 3.6 to get us up to that 98 to 103,000 for Bitcoin. And then lastly, looking at others against Bitcoin, what we need to do is we need to break above this trend line support, this resistance. We're getting close to it. taking a look at the momentum on the 1 week, we want to see this confirm a cross up and then let's get above that zero line. The moment that we get above the zero line on the 1 week chart, that's where alt season is going to kick in. As you can see, both times we've gotten rejected right at the zero line for the 1 week chart. That's why altcoins haven't outperformed Bitcoin in a sustainable way. But the moment that we get above there on the 1 week, that's when that will happen. So that's where we're at. Basically, what I'm expecting is a little bit of a pullback. I don't think we're going to see a new low. If we did, maybe around 79,000, but I believe that the bottom is likely in, local bottom at least. Might pull back, but then ultimately get a bounce higher to retest 98 to 100,000. So that's where we're at. I'm going to keep releasing individual altcoin videos where I'm showing the signals because a lot of these coins have massive signals flashing. So I'm going to continue to make those individual altcoin videos to showcase kind of what's going on with the signals and these altcoins, because a lot of massive signals are flashing across the board on them. So it's a good time to dish those out. So that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Link is in the bio for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.